Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor. He's a cheeky little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He's a fussy engine too, always pulling coaches about ready for the big engines can take on long journeys. And when trains come in, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, including Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes to tease Gordon with his whistle. One day after pulling the big express, Gordon had arrived back at the siding very tired. He was just going to sleep when Thomas came up in his cheeky way. And off Thomas ran laughing. Instead of going to sleep again, Gordon thought how he could get back at Thomas. One morning, Thomas wouldn't wake up. His driver and fireman couldn't make him start. His fire was out and there was not enough steam. It was nearly time for the express. People were waiting, but the coaches weren't ready. At last, Thomas started. He yawned. He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. "Say, Gordon," replied Thomas. Gordon, the proud engine, began making his plan to teach Thomas a lesson for teasing him. Almost before the coaches had stopped moving, Gordon reversed quickly and was coupled to the train. He whistled. Thomas usually pushed behind the big trains to help them start, but he was always uncoupled first. This time, Gordon started so quickly that they forgot to uncouple Thomas. Gordon's chance had come. Puffed Gordon to the coaches. The train went faster and faster. Too fast for Thomas. He wanted to stop, but he couldn't. Laughed Gordon. "You can't get away! You can't get away!" laughed the coaches. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on. He thought sadly. At last they stopped at the station. Thomas was uncoupled and he felt very silly and exhausted. Next he went on the turntable thinking of everybody laughing at him. Then he ran into a siding out of the way. Chuckled Gordon. Poor Thomas couldn't answer. He had no breath. He just puffed slowly